Hello, family, and welcome back to the channel. Now listen, today is one of those days, one of those rare, delicious moments where the internet accidentally tells the truth, and the truth is absolutely glorious. So grab your tea, your popcorn, your stress ball for the UK media meltdown, because we need to talk. Because Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, just did what she does best. Posted joy. And somehow, mysteriously, tragically, devastatingly for the haters, that joy went viral. Now, let's set the scene properly because context matters. Meghan posted a short video of her and Prince Harry dancing together outside. Not staged, not stiff, not palace-approved choreography, just vibes, real ones, laughing, moving, living. And the kipper? She credited the video to Lilibet. Yes, their daughter, their child, filming their parents dancing like normal, happy, in-love people. Then, because Meghan never moves without intention, she also posted a throwback photo of her and Harry from 2016, before the chaos, before the palace panic, before the media obsession turned feral. And if that wasn't enough, the Shade Room reposted it. Now pause, because some of you might not fully appreciate how important that is. The Shade Room is not a Royal Rota outlet. It's not UK tabloids recycling the same tired talking points. It's culture, it's mainstream, it's public opinion with no palace filter. And if the Shade Room reposts you, that means the people are already talking. And baby, the people spoke loudly. Let's talk about the comments, because the comments are where the real story lives. Normally, Shade Room comments are a war zone. Everyone gets dragged. Saints, sinners, babies, grandmas, nobody is safe. So when I tell you the comments were overwhelmingly positive, I need you to understand how rare that is. People weren't nitpicking, they weren't attacking, they weren't reaching. They were celebrating, defending, laughing, clowning the right people, including, yes, Piers Morgan, who caught strays he did not sign up for. Let's get into it. One of the top comments said, "I love how he chose his new family over what was. That in itself is biblical, and we love it." Biblical? Oh, so we're doing scripture now, because that comment alone reframed the entire narrative. Not betrayal, not abandonment, transformation. Choosing your family, choosing peace, choosing life. If Harry leaving the institution was a sin, then why does it look like salvation? Another comment read, "I know Diana is in awe of her baby." Whew. That one is quiet but lethal, because it taps into something people have felt for years, that Harry didn't just leave for Meghan, he left because he saw what staying did to his mother, and he refused to repeat that cycle. Then, someone else said, "I love that he said F that family and it's been a malice in the palace." Malice in the palace. Let that marinate. Because notice something. Nobody said Meghan destroyed anything. Nobody said she ruined anything. They said once Harry chose himself, the palace energy shifted. The resentment started. The bitterness crept in. The mask slipped. Another comment hit like a timestamp. Damn, it's been 10 years she shook the palace. 10 years. And they're still mad, still pressed, still writing think pieces, still threatening titles. Meanwhile, she's dancing with her husband while her daughter films. Tell me who really won. Someone else simply said, "Aw, my two favorite couple." That's it. No disclaimer, no apology, no, "I used to hate them, but..." Just affection. And then, because the universe has a sense of humor, someone wrote, "Piers Morgan somewhere hating." I laughed out loud, because you know that man felt it. Somewhere in the UK, a vein popped, a tweet was drafted, a rant was rehearsed in the mirror. His entire brand is reacting to Meghan's happiness like it personally owes him an apology. Another comment said, "When he sees her, he feels Diana. She is his peace, his family is his heartbeat." This one matters, because people finally see what the palace never wanted acknowledged, that Meghan didn't replace Diana, she represents what Diana wanted for her son: safety, loyalty, protection, love without conditions. Someone else added, glad they're still together while people tried to break them apart. And that's the quiet victory nobody wants to talk about. Because the predictions were loud, the divorce countdowns were constant, the betting odds were gross. And yet, here they are. Still together, still solid, still embarrassing the critics by existing. Another comment said, "Oh boy, Meghan gonna be hot topic tomorrow." And you already know that's true. The UK media wakes up every morning hoping she trips over air so they can write 12 articles about it. Meanwhile, she's trending for dancing. Then we had, he heard his mama's voice and he listened. If that doesn't sum it up, I don't know what does. They really up and left the royal family to love and live. Love and live. That's the line. That's the thesis. Because let's be honest, what is royalty without peace? What is tradition without humanity? What is duty if it costs you your soul? And then my personal favorite, I want a prince who will leave his royalties for me. Same, girl, same. Now, here's the part that really matters. This wasn't just a viral moment. This was a cultural temperature check, and the temperature has changed. For years, we were told everyone hates them. For years, we were told Meghan was toxic, divisive, unpopular. For years, we were told Harry was bitter, controlled, miserable. But what did people actually see? A man dancing with his wife, a woman relaxed and joyful, a child behind the camera, a family at peace. No palace walls, no stiff smiles, no hierarchy, no performance. Just love. And that's why it hits so hard. Because happiness is threatening to institutions built on silence. Joy exposes lies. Love without permission terrifies systems that survive on control. The UK media can't interrogate a dance. They can't cross-examine laughter. They can't spin a child filming her parents as anything but normal. And that's what makes this moment powerful. This is Meghan saying, without saying a word, I survived. I healed. I built something better. And Harry saying, I chose differently. I broke the cycle. I protected my family. 10 years later, the palace still hasn't recovered. 10 years later, the media still hasn't adapted. 10 years later, they're still trying to punish joy and failing. Because the public? The public is clocking it now. They're not defending Harry and Meghan out of obligation. They're celebrating them. That's a shift. That's growth. That's the lie unraveling in real time. And Piers Morgan? Oh, he's not just mad. He's irrelevant. Because when shade room comments are dragging you without being prompted, that's when you know your era is over. So, to Meghan and Harry, keep dancing. Keep living, keep loving loudly, because every step you take in joy exposes the rot behind you. And to the haters, stretch, hydrate, breathe, because they're not going anywhere. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your favorite Shade Room comment because some of them were pure poetry. And as always, stay kind, stay sharp, and stay unbothered. I'll see you in the next one.